Hi, kings and queens. Ira Taranic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the opportunities and assistance aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings coming your way. Hopefully this lighting is good. I'm already uploading the fire signs on my iPhone. So hopefully this Android camera is sufficient. Now, this is a weekly collective update. So it ranges from today, the 6th, until Saturday, the 12th. After you listen to the announcements, please feel free to utilize the timestamps in the comment section. You can pop directly to your sun, moon, or rising. Knowing your chart is an essential part of predictions, guys. If you need a chart analyzed or a tarot reading, please don't hesitate to contact me via messenger or email me at mentalchattermusings@gmail.com. Remember, we have no newsletter this month. However, Mental Chatter Musings is hosting a book giveaway. We will be featuring select authors all month and giving away their masterpieces, okay? So stay tuned to my author page, Author Ira Taranic on Facebook. Now, this week, we're celebrating romantic suspense author Danielle Allen. This week, I'll be gifting a special reader an autographed copy of her literary masterpiece, The Cask, adapted from Edgar Allan Poe's The Cask of Amontillado. So stay tuned for the sneak peeks into her brilliant novel, okay, on my Facebook page, Author Ira Taranic. Now, this week, Diamond's World welcomes a couple of authors to the stage. On Tuesday, June the 8th, via Clubhouse, of course, Diane Rambert will be getting up close and personal with author Aubrey Penn. And then on Thursday, June the 11th, Radia Hubbard, I hope I'm saying that right, Radia Hubbard, will be chatting it up about Urban Reviews, which she is the co-founder of, as well as the virtual Midwest Book Festival, which is taking place on June the 12th. So please stop by Diamond's World on Clubhouse this week, on Tuesday and on Thursday at 7 p.m. for the literary tea. Now, of course, on Fridays, don't forget to check in with ICU Reading and Chatting, the book group on Facebook. Authors give their impromptu freestyles according to a subject of the lady's choosing. So if you'd like a chance to participate, you can always contact Ebony Evans, the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club, via Facebook. And if you just want to listen in, pop on over to Facebook and join the club. They also have ICU Reading and Chatting social network. So you can actually subscribe to either one or follow either one and check out the Friday freestyles. Now let's move along. The sun is in Gemini along with the North Node and Mercury, which is retrograde. Communication from the past or dealing with past events or projects take center stage. Now, at the same time, we have a solar eclipse promising to add something positive to our lives. Remember, we had the lunar eclipse last month that eclipsed something out. Now something is coming in, okay? It looks like, let's look at what this means for each sign, as well as what the Mars transit into Leo is going to mean for you guys. Now, if you have placements within 3 degrees, more or less than the degree that I mentioned, these energies will affect you more strongly. So the closer you are to the degree aspect, the more powerfully the transit will impact your life. All right, so let's start. Oh man, where's my pen? Or my pencil. Let's start with Virgo. There we go. Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, 4 minutes. All right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Today is June the 6th, okay? Gemini, the sun is in Gemini at 16 degrees. This is your career sector. If you have any placements within 13 to 19 degrees, this will hit you heavier, okay? Will it impact you more? Please be mindful of your actions this week, even going into the next. Accidents are very possible, especially those angles that you square, like Pisces or Virgo. Pisces is your area of relationships, so minding your manners and stuff with relationships, but you have Jupiter there, so I wouldn't worry too much. Virgo is also an area of friction for you, which is your identity, how you're seen, okay? You want to be careful because your image and how you're seen can be impacted today by the way you are treating others, the way you're talking to others, the way you're interacting with others, especially those that you already have relationships with. This transit asks you to, like, just pay attention and be mindful of your dealings. If you're dealing with someone who's already incapacitated, be careful around them. Mind your strength and your tongue. But this is in career, so I don't really anticipate you having that issue. I believe that you would just have to worry about your mouth and communication. If you're a smoker or something like that and you haven't gotten your fix, don't trip out on somebody. Okay. Be careful, because Gemini is indicative of the nervous system, breathing issues, smoking related issues, things like that. So try to control your knee-jerk reactions if you haven't had your nicotine fix. Now, tomorrow on the 7th, the sun is aspecting your career at 17 degrees. So this is a day to focus on what matters in career, what needs to be done on a scale of importance in career. This is not a day to be wasteful of your time. You're looking for the best results today. Okay. If you don't mind, then it doesn't matter. On to the next objective. Hurt feelings or not, you have to do what's best for you in career on that day. Okay. And remember, the friction is within your career relationship. So whatever you do on that day, it may cause you to have to disappoint somebody, but it is what it is. Okay. Focus on what matters. You have assistance coming in from behind the scenes, especially with your shared finances. As far as career, so that would aspect some type of bump up in pay through a career relationship or something like that, or somebody offering you assistance with something you're passionate about, and it generates shared finances within you and someone else. So that's more of what you need to be focused on. That and your personal finances and goals, as well as your work and where you are of service to others. Those are where your blessings are, with you making money, being of service to others. Okay. Also, if you had, okay. Yeah, that's about it for that. On June the 8th, Gemini is at 18 degrees. So be mindful of the blessings you received on that day and use them to your optimum advantage, because as quickly as you get something, it could be gone. So as far as career, if you get some money coming in, it's for you being of service to someone else, or you putting in some work during one of your daily routines, use that money wisely. Don't be wasteful with it. Okay. Because obviously you need it for something. You need to be saving it for something, because the transit is asking you not to be wasteful as to that. And don't let someone you have a career relationship with waste your money as well, or waste your resources. Okay. Now on the 9th, Gemini is at 19 degrees. Okay. You need to have your wits about you and use your intuition. If you know that there are those who mean good, stay away from them, because you have people lurking in the shadows today. On the 9th, bad mouthing you, especially if you have any placements between 16 and 21 degrees Gemini. Someone is bad mouthing you as far as your image, a person you already harbor a relationship with, who's harboring some type of delusions or being deceitful. Okay. And it's a person in career. All right. They might even feel you're being deceitful, or you're harboring some kind of delusions and they don't like it. Okay. And they might be criticizing you, which can go against your image. So you want to be mindful of the people you're dealing with and what you're telling people. Make sure you're not the one bad mouthing someone in career. Okay. If you're in an indecision about something, wait on it. Don't say anything right now. Just wait until you actually know what's going on, because you might be judging someone unfairly. Dang, that wanted to fall out. You might be judging someone unfairly, even if it's regarding money or resources, or maybe you are confused about where to put money or resources because you have a new discovery. You could also be balancing your pentacles because you've come into some type of resource where you can make money. You discovered something else new that you can start to work on, but you want to be, it looks good for that. It looks good for a reliable partner to come in, or for you to gain that financial stability with something that you have coming in. Just make sure you don't put too much into it. Balance your pentacles, balance your money, okay, Virgo? Now, on the 9th, like I said, that person will be talking crap. So just, try to stay away from them, all right? On June the 10th, that's the solar eclipse, okay? So that talking crap energy from someone is going to last for the next at least 2 weeks. And it's at the strongest peak. And it will hit you especially if you have any aspects between 16 and I would say 22 degrees Gemini or Virgo. Okay. Yeah, this is okay. But you could be going straight for your goals or whatever it is that you are trying to accomplish in the area of career. Okay. You're going full on and for it, but keep a keen eye on your atmosphere. Have discretion. Watch your step. Others may be looking to knock you off your perch. Someone is slandering you for those next 2 weeks because that new solar eclipse is ushering in something new for you in career. It could be a new job, a new avenue of you making money, a new way for you to make money through work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others, but you are going straight for it with the Chariot card, and it's going to aspect you with favor. And some people will not like the favor that you are aspecting in that area. So you want to watch out for people criticizing your image, criticizing your image within relationships. Okay. Yeah, somebody's jealous or harbor some type of delusions as to what you have going on. Okay. But like I said, you're still willing to work for it. You're still willing to work. You're still willing to fight through it. And you're going to be successful. You're standing up there. You got all of your wands with you that you've created, that you've gained over a period of time that you felt has been hard for you. But you're going to do it, Virgo. You're going to make it. Now, and that's a 2-week period, okay, that this goodness is being ushered into you in the area of career, okay? Remember that. Where you've previously had conflict or a battle, now you're going to come into a win, okay? And it's because of you being enterprising. It's because of your creativity. It's because of the foresight you have into things, the development of projects and things like that. It's going to be moving fast, okay? And this is wonderful for you in career, okay? Now, on the 20th, or the 11th, I'm sorry, Gemini is at 20 degrees. Okay. If you've been nervous about a goal that you're trying to accomplish, it may just come in on that day, on the 11th. Okay. Easing some of your fears. Loyal friends and higher ups can be a real boon for you on that day, especially if you have aspects between 17 and 23 degrees Gemini. Okay. You can have blessings come in if you have anything between 17 and 23 degrees Libra, or 17 and 20 degrees Aquarius. That's where your blessings are coming in from career. Okay, that's where your resources are coming in. You're getting justice as far as your money and your resources that are coming into you, but you're having to work for it. You're having to be of service to others, and you're having to work hard and cement that foundation. Okay. You're going to have to work on that, because on that same day, on the 11th, Mars is going to transition over to your area of secret sacrifice, solitude, and closure, which means gossip. People gossiping about you, people talking junk about you behind the scenes, and they're going to be talking crap about what you think, what you preach, your education and your skills, what you're now deciding to do. It's going to shock you who the person behind the scenes talking crap about you is, but nonetheless, they're threatened by your worth. They're threatened by the resources you're garnering. Okay. And they're threatening your worth. They're talking about that. They're trying to threaten it anyway. You trying, Taurus, so you'll be okay. But they're trying to threaten that. Okay. You want to be really careful, especially that conjunction we've got coming up on the 14th. But I'll talk about that next week, because they're really going to be gunning for you on a specific day. Now, also, they're going to be, someone is going to be talking crap about you behind the scenes as far as in your community, in your networks of people. It could be a sibling. It could be someone you encounter during short distance travel. It could be a neighbor. Someone in community is bad mouthing you behind the scenes. Also, you have some type of, you might find out a secret about someone. It could be a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising that you don't like. Okay, you could find out a secret, or you could get communication from a Scorpio person that's not providing you the closure that you want, that's aspecting some sort of challenge. You and a person within your networks of people, a neighbor, a sibling, someone that you're connected with. It could even be an argument during travel. You want to be, you're going to have some issues with that. Also, watch how you're traveling. If you're driving back and forth, going point A to point B, be careful. Make sure you have your license up to date, your tags and things like that, because you could get, once Mars moves into Leo, you could get pulled over and you could get a ticket, or you could go to jail or something like that. So if you don't have your stuff together, then you might want to go ahead and get it together, because it's going to be, it could get hairy. Now, on June the 27th, Venus is going to come in, and it's going to usher in blessings for the work you've done in that area of secret sacrifice, solitude, and closure. But until then, for these next, few weeks, you want to be really careful as far as, travel, what you say to people during travel, having your tags and stuff up to date, having your vehicle and stuff up to date. What you're telling people right around you in your community or people that you deal with, because somebody is stirring some stuff up as far as your image and stuff like that. Okay, so you want to be careful. You're going to be dealing with that tyrant all while Mars is in Leo, starting on June the 11th. Okay, and you won't feel any ease really until the 27th, when Venus comes over and joins the party to help out. Okay, but Mars will be there into July. Will be in your sector of secret sacrifice, solitude, and closure. So behind the scenes, you're going to have some issues, even though out in career, you'll be looking great. Now, on June the 12th, the sun is at 21 degrees, Gemini. Okay, we end the week working on our craft. Turn on some music, work on something, a creative hobby. Turn on your magic, so to speak, on that day. Okay, because that's a day where you can really get some things done. All right, on Saturday, or at least a hobby, or have some fun. I guess the cards are done talking to me, so I will stop there and I will move along to the sign of Capricorn. Bye, Virgo. All right, Capricorn, we're at 1752. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Today is the 6th of June, and Gemini is in the sun is in your sector of work, health, daily routines, where you are of service to others. Okay, if you have any placements between 13 and 19 degrees Gemini, this will impact you heavier than it will someone else. Same thing goes if you have any aspects in 6 to 19 degrees Pisces or Virgo. Those are your areas of friction as to this transit on this day today. In work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others, there are a lot of people that are opposing what it is you think, what it is you preach. Okay, where you are of service to others, work, health, daily routines. Also, if you have a pet, be careful with your pet running around in the street, because it could get hit by a car today and get hurt. Okay, you have luck aspecting around the neighborhood and siblings and short distance travel and stuff like that. So you might get a neighbor bring your pet back home because it almost got hit by a car. You want to be mindful of that. Now, long distance travel is where you don't have that coverage as far as work, health, daily routines. So if you're traveling for work a long distance, be very careful. Okay. You don't want to get into an accident or something. If you have to drive somewhere for work for a long distance, you take a lot of time, someone in career might be criticizing you because of that. Don't get nervous and start rushing around because you don't want to get into an accident. Okay. Mind your tongue when you're dealing with people as far as work or where you are of service to people, especially if you're at a distance from them. Watch what you preach and what you think. what you say out loud, because they could be opposing your education and skills today. All right. So you want to be careful of that. If you know you smoke cigarettes and you haven't had your nicotine fix, watch how you are relating and talking to people at work, because you might get into it with them. Also, if you're driving somewhere in a work vehicle and you're not supposed to smoke in the work vehicle, don't. Especially if you're driving somebody else around in the work vehicle, caring for somebody. Don't be smoking and you got somebody in the back that you're supposed to be caring for. They don't want to deal with that. Okay, so that's today. Now moving along to the 7th, tomorrow, Monday. Gemini is at 17 degrees. That's the day you want to focus on what matters, what needs to be done on a scale of importance as far as your work is concerned, as far as your health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others is concerned. You want to watch out for that. You also may get bad news as far as your health or something, or if you're wanting to take a trip, you might have some friction there and it might not be time to take that long distance trip. Okay. Be mindful of that today too. But anyway, on Monday, focus on what matters in work, health, daily routines on a scale of importance. You want the best results on Monday. If it doesn't matter, don't mind it. Okay. On to the next objective. Hurt feelings or not, you need to do what's best for you on the 7th. Okay. As far as work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to other people. Okay. Watch out for travel. Like I said, period. With that being said, you might get news that what you're trying to accomplish as far as travel or a car or a vehicle or something, it might be better to wait for that for now. With that aspect and friction, you have luck with finding something around you. If you're looking for a vehicle and you want to find a car, you have aspect with luck, sprinkles of luck with finding that around you. But just don't go too far. If you go too far out to get the vehicle, somebody's going to lie to you or be cheating you out of money in that aspect. So don't navigate too far out if you're looking to purchase a vehicle or something like that. All right. Now, on the 8th, I'm looking to see what this sun card is. You're in the sun for something. You are really, you're shining. You're in the light. There's a focus on something. And I'm going to figure that out soon. Okay, let me keep going. On the 8th, Gemini is at 18 degrees. Be mindful of using the blessings you receive today on the 8th. I think that's Tuesday, to your to your optimum advantage. Because as quickly as you get something in the area of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others, it can be taken away from you. So use your resources wisely, especially your money. If you know you need to save for something, don't be wasteful. Okay. Make sure that you use that to your advantage. Now, your blessings as far as that will be coming in personal finances. Even though you have a lot of responsibilities and restrictions there with children and with a romantic partner or within a creative project, that is still your blessings as far as work. You'll have money coming in through work and through career. Okay. It's just that you'll have to work for it. You'll just have to work for it. So don't be wasteful of the things that you have coming in. Please don't be wasteful. Okay. Especially on the 8th, if you get a boon of money that day or something like that, don't be wasteful of it. All right. Now on the 9th, Gemini is at 19 degrees. You need to have your wits about you and use your intuition on the 9th. If you know there's people who mean you no good, don't tell them about the good you're expecting in career. You might feel as if you're stuck and you can't move out of a situation, but that is not true. This is a self-imposed prison, essentially, that you're putting yourself in. Those bandages are loose. You can take those bandages off. That's not a whole lake of water you're in front of. Those are little puddles that you can just step over, small challenges. So don't let the challenges in career or the person in career opposing what you think and what you preach to get you down. Don't allow that to bother you. Okay. Now, I was saying on the 9th, you need to have your wits about you, especially with someone Ooh, if you're going out to get a vehicle or to buy something on that day, or if you're traveling on that day at a long distance, somebody's lying about something, or somebody at a distance from you is either criticizing you or lying to you about something. And be careful on the 9th, especially if you have any aspects between 16 and 22 degrees. That'll hit you heavier on that day. Okay. You have assistance if you want to get something through shared finances with home and family. Okay. So lean more into your shared finances. You're going to have strength. You're going to have strength to endure something as far as your finances, or as far as at work, or dealing with somebody at work. You're really going to have strength to deal with a person. Okay.